Everyone smokes weed.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
That's a big one.
I mean, I wake up and I do cocaine. That's how it works.
Oh my
And like before you go to work.
wait. We have to censor this.
Especially people from Asia want to take a picture with my bike.
Yeah.
Why?
With my bike.
What's one lie foreigners, other people believe about the Netherlands that you think it's not true? Like a myth or a lie?
That everyone smokes weed.
Yes.
That's the one.
That's a big one. That everyone smokes weed.
That you just wake up in the morning and you bathe?
Yeah, generally not true.
I mean, I wake up and I do cocaine. That's how it works.
Oh my
And like before you go to work.
We have to censor this. You're going through the center and it's usually mostly tourists just being very stoned and laughing.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
Okay.
is fun.
Yeah. Any other one you can think about? That's a lie that you probably want to debunk.
Thinking food-wise.
Food.
Ooh, yeah, but that's kind of true though.
That's true. I mean, that food is terrible. That's right.
Okay. Wait, I didn't even ask you, where are you from? Like, originally? Or...
I'm from near Leiden.
okay, near Leiden?
From Brabant.
Brabant. Okay. Okay. Anything sort of change or evolve over time in terms of the culture? Are people more open-minded now, you would say?
I think definitely in Amsterdam.
100%.
There are probably places that are a bit more behind than that.
Okay.
Like more outside of
The villages, I would say.
I guess.
Like in Randstad, I mean, that's where most foreigners are centered, I guess, or the internationals, I would say.
Dutch directness. I know people talk about this a lot. Are you really, really direct or are you being rude?
Generally, most people do it like in a pretty sincere way.
Okay.
You just don't notice that they're too straightforward, you know.
Okay. Is there anything that would help, like soften it, or you just like it's better for people to know what
I
the
think
truth
probably
is?
just like knowing it in advance, so it isn't like, what the fuck did you just say to me? But it also has the kind of another side of people saying, yeah, well, I'm just direct, so I can say whatever I want.
Okay.
You know. So then sometimes people just say something mean, and they say, well, yeah, I'm direct, so that's just how it works.
Okay.
And some people are rude,
And that's
in a sense.
kind of not okay.
Any hidden gems that people should explore here?
The bubbles.
No.
Where? I didn't hear that. Where?
No, you shouldn't go there.
It's a club just around
right.
the corner, but
Oh.
it's not nice.
Okay.
not the place to be.
Okay.
Kind of gems, like anything.
Yeah, maybe from restaurants to cafes to anything that you have explored. I don't know, maybe somewhere you just go for yourself.
Bubbles. This is so stuck in my mind now. I've been running like crazy. My mind is
Your
blank.
mind is-
You can try Hongdae behind here. It's Korean barbecue restaurant.
Okay.
Like techno clubs maybe is the first thing that comes to mind for
Is
me.
there any one particular club in mind?
Shelter.
It's nice.
Radion is close to me. Raum is relatively new. It's nice as well, I think.
Okay.
Do festivals.
Oh, which ones are you going to?
I really want to go to 909, but I'm not here then. And every time I'm sitting on a bench at like a tram station,
Yeah.
I'm like looking down, kind of tired, and then I look up and it's an ad of the fucking festival. Like,
Oh my
And then we
god.
cry, you know, a
It's so
small
sad.
tear.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Which ones are you going to?
I'll be out of country mostly.
Oh,
so I
okay.
don't think I'm be going to most of them.
Okay.
I was looking at Lowlands, but I don't have the time.
The typical Dutch thing that we hear is that we are quite direct in our communication.
Do you think it's true?
Partially, yeah.
You think it's?
I also like that if I communicate with people that they are direct to me as well.
Okay. You don't want them to fluff around and. Okay.
So shy,
To
yeah.
know
Okay.
straight away
Straight to the
what
point.
the point is.
What if people like mask it as rudeness or something? Like, is there a way to do it that you don't sound
Some
rude?
people say I'm rude, but
Are you both living in Amsterdam? Or
Yeah.
what do you like living about city?
you have everything you need, but it's quite small, so you can get around very easily.
Okay.
Even by bike, yeah.
And for me, yeah, and I don't see a point to leave Amsterdam. But
Okay. What areas would you recommend people to live in?
what area?
Yeah.
West, definitely. Yeah, West.
Are you also living in West?
We live very close to each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Any particular place in West? Because West is quite.
near Wester Park. It's
Wester
good.
Park, okay.
Yeah, it's very. It's like a more as a local area than, for instance, city center, Vondelpark or
Okay.
East.
Okay.
It's more local people live in West, and that makes it more
Okay.
more chill than the touristy areas, I would say.
And
Okay.
everything is quite close nearby, so...
Yeah. When you say close, what are some things that you find close around for you, like personally?
if I need to go, for example, to my family, then I need to go by train. So
Okay,
the central
okay.
station is within 5 minutes from our
Okay.
house.
Okay.
And for me, work is just 10 minutes by bike.
Oh my God, that's grand. Between free healthcare or, let's say, free rent, what would you choose?
Oh, this is difficult.
Free healthcare, I would say, because free rent would be. It's gonna get messy.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there's small houses, there's bigger houses, there's people that make
Okay.
money or less money. How are you gonna
figure that?
make
Yeah.
sure that everyone
Okay.
gets the same piece of the pay,
Sure.
piece, or what they work hard for, and then free healthcare would be a more like a social thing that
Yeah.
everyone
Can
has
actually
the same
use.
rights and the same obligations.
Okay, that's actually a good perspective and way to put it. What have you enjoyed living in the Netherlands? I don't know what other cities you've lived in or you grew up in.
I only lived in Port Elizabeth, South Africa for
Okay.
6 months,
Okay.
but it's not super
Compared.
compared to here.
Yeah.
If I would say my own village where I grew up, comparing to here Amsterdam, it's way more free, open-minded.
Yeah.
People are
Okay.
chill. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
At least I feel that way. So.
Okay. And what do you enjoy living here? Why haven't you moved to a different city?
I grew up in one city nearby Utrecht, and
Utrecht, okay.
if you see it compared to Amsterdam, you have everything here in
Yeah.
the city, and everything is open 24/7 almost.
Okay.
And I lived in a small village, and everything was closed on Sundays, for example. So you can do everything every day at the week.
Okay. And last bit, what are your favorite spots to hang out or do stuff here in Amsterdam? Especially for a weekend like this now.
I would say Wester Park for sure.
Yeah.
They have some nice bars and restaurants there as
Yeah.
well. Also Plek around here.
Okay. Okay.
Or just around his houses.
Yeah.
It's a very nice place to chill in the sun. And,
Yeah.
And if you also want to be quite sportive, you can also go to the Amsterdam Forest, so the Amsterdamse Bos.
Oh yeah, Amsterdam both. Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
also for a ride or for a run.
Yeah.
Also quite calm in that sense.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
and a lot of questions from people, especially people from Asia, want to take a picture with my bike.
Yeah.
Why?
With my bike.
Why?
You think it's interesting?
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
They ask a lot about our infrastructure, how it works, etc. For us, it's quite simple.
Okay.
But for people from busy countries where they only have cars,
Yeah.
it's so difficult. But even if you know the rules, it's quite easy to make use of.
Okay. And what's the weirdest thing you have put on your bread? Somebody asked me to ask this. So, on your slice of bread or toast, what have you put on it?
Oh,
The weirdest.
okay.
The
The
weirdest thing.
weirdest, did I put something weird on my bread?
All the weirdest thing you've eaten in the Netherlands that you've just seen somewhere.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. We are so normal, so we do not eat that
No,
strange or weird.
You don't eat strange stuff? Okay. Okay. That's fair.
For Dutch people, it's normal, but maybe for
Other people.
not,
Yeah, because somebody I spoke to earlier today, they were like, oh, they put like honey and I think it was like cheese or something on the
Cheese and
bread.
honey.
Honey. I'm like,
That kind of fun.
it doesn't sound weird at all, but
okay, fair. What do you put on your bread?
You want to know the weirdest one?
The weirdest one, yeah.
Sometimes I have bijtkoek with salami on my bread. It's nice, but this is a weird one. Honey and cheese is nice as well. That's
Honey
nice.
and
I heard that one
cheese.
before.
Never tried it though.
Ooh.
I mean, everyone knows halfslag, you know.
Do
Do you like halfslag on?
Oh, I haven't tried it. I'm like, I'm not open like that.
yeah.
I mean, nobody around me has given me.